The Breckenridge Vipers double down on hometown hockey players for tonight's season opener. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, breaking news from Breckenridge, where the victim of a fatal late-night altercation Wednesday has been identified as Brendan Rye, a 29-year-old from Florida. Breckenridge PD calls this a tragic incident. Rye recently moved to Summit, and he knew the 35-year-old Breckenridge man injured by a bullet wound the night of his death. There are still no details on what happened or how Rye died, pending an autopsy. The unidentified Breckenridge man was released from the hospital yesterday. No charges have been filed. That's the sound of opening day at Copper Mountain, where thousands of skiers, snowboarders, and ski club racers were loving the sun. Lining up for first chair was local Leah Baxter, getting her first turns of the season.
It's a blue sky day, and I'm ready to roll.
Training for the World Cup adaptive season were Joe and Garrett, banked slalom snowboarders with Adaptive Action Sports, a Copper nonprofit founded by Paralympic medalist Amy Purdy. Garrett.
We have a banked slalom World Cup race in Landgraf, Netherlands, so it's going to be an awesome race. Can't wait. We fly out tomorrow.
Dressed like a giraffe was Aiden from Colorado Springs in a costume inspired by a meme.
The vine where they're at the top of the mountain taking a picture says, "Say Colorado," and some guy says, "I'm a giraffe," and skis right past them really fast.
Temps were hovering in the 40s all day. So nice, even a 30-minute delay on American Eagle Chair around 10:15 a.m. could not kill the mood. Alex from Leadville.
I have been having just a divine opening day. I do wish I was skiing right now, but sitting on the lift in the sun could be worse.
To make things better, when we unloaded, Copper Ski Patrol was there, handing out half-off tickets for the inconvenience. The celebration continues all weekend with free live music from Tea Leaf Green tomorrow in Center Village and Chris Bauer Trio Sunday. Everyone at opening day was getting their ski legs back, even ski club racers, and ski instructor Scott Angfang has tips for making the most of limited terrain.
Take it nice and slow, work your way in. Don't try to pick up right where you left off of your last run last year.
He says right now is all about edging and getting ready for powder to come.
Finessing your equipment a little bit, your skis and snowboards, trying some different turn shapes, turn sizes.
Speaking of terrain, all 4 Summit ski areas and Loveland have top-to-bottom service. Keystone opens more acreage tomorrow, and A Basin opens the bunny slope soon. Kelly Renoux has a soft spot for the divas of American pop, country, and everything else.
Patsy Cline, to Carole King, to Doris Day, to Cher.
For 20 years, Renoux has performed with Lake Dillon Theatre Company, and this weekend she performs 3 nights of cabaret with divas and duets, a tribute to her favorites.
The beauty of a cabaret concert show is you get to talk about them a little bit and give some little tidbits and things that they may not have known about the artist or the song before you sing them.
Divas and Duets comes from musical director Wayne Schuker, visiting from New York City. All 3 performances this weekend are already sold out. It's opening weekend for Breckenridge Vipers hockey, and this year's team is more homegrown than ever.
We got good commitment from a lot of local guys this year. Out of our roster of 25, I believe offhand 19 of them live in Summit County.
That was J.R. Engelbert, goalkeeper for the Vipers. One of those locals is Summit native Sean Costello, a veteran of Summit Youth Hockey and the Tigers high school team, making his Vipers debut tonight.
We got to high school, and then it was kind of like the next level. We saw the Vipers and stuff, the Bolts and all those guys, and that was the next level, so we were always super excited to play for the next team.
Forward Josh Gionfriddo has been with the Vipers since their first season in 2015, and he's still having a blast.
Yeah, if you're not having fun, it's not worth it, so we're all out there really to have fun. So part of having fun is having a good crowd out there. That's huge for us.
The Vipers finished second in the Mountain West Hockey League last season, losing to the NorCal Ice Raiders in the league finals. Tonight's game is 7:45 p.m. at the Ice Arena in Breck. Tomorrow's game is 8 p.m., both against the Utah Blizzard. In sports, the Nuggets face the 76ers tonight at 7. Tomorrow, the Avalanche play the Blue Jackets, and the Broncos are off this weekend. In local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, the Summit girls rugby team defends their title for a 12th straight season this Sunday at the state tournament in Colorado Springs. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.